I fasted for 25 days in a row and I'm still alive. And in this video, I'm gonna explain my whole journey. What if I told you that the most powerful thing you can do to your body is to stop eating? I know it sounds crazy, and I know you say, what the f***, I'm gonna shut this video off right now. But I wanna share with you what it did for me, and now you make your own decision. And as a disclaimer, don't do it unless you speak with your doctor. But your doctor will tell you not to do it because it's not healthy. Well, then it's up to you to choose. I have no responsibility. I'm just telling my story. I know, it sounds crazy to be not eating all day, for days, for hours, more than what you usually eat. We live in a world that tells us to eat every few hours. Breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner after dinner, and then go to sleep and start again the next day. But what if I told you that that's not the way we used to live? And it's something that only was born because of marketing, because of people wanting to make more sale, produce new products that will drive more economy, more money into their bank accounts and all yours. First of all, this is also related to finance because eating less will definitely result in saving money because you buy less food, you buy less stupid things to eat, snacks, cookies, biscuits, crackers, and other things that are not necessary. And you will start eating less and spend less for that reason. The first time I fasted was about 2016 and I fasted for 25 days in a row. And of course, don't ask me, did you lose weight? Of course I lost weight. I lost 25 kilos. And the silly thing, I wasn't smart enough to research enough how to break out of the fast, but I'll explain more on that later. But what did fast do for me? Everybody will ask you, but were you tired? Could you work? Could you drive? Could you stay awake? I can guarantee you one thing. Once you start fasting for a few weeks, you haven't put food in your body, you'll understand that there is another source of energy. You will understand it, but you will struggle to accept it, at least for another few days, until you realize that we are really one thing with the universe. So I fasted for 25 days because mainly I wanted to lose weight and I wanted to detox. That was my reason. And of course I lost weight, but what I gained was knowledge. I didn't gain knowledge because I received wisdom from the skies. I gained knowledge because my mind was clearer, because my body gave me energy that I didn't know I could have without eating. And my story is very simple. I used to commute for 2 hours every day, one way to work and 2 hours back from work to home. In the middle, I would work for 8 to 10 hours. And then at night, I wouldn't eat, I would prepare dinner for my kids and I would go to bed. I would go to bed about 7:30, 8 o'clock because I had to wake up the next day at 3:30 a.m. to be able to catch the train an hour away from my home and then go to the restaurant where I was working at the time. In the meantime, every Wednesday night, I used to play futsal, indoor soccer, 5 against 5, with a group of mates, all people like us. I was about 32 maybe at that time. Yeah, 31, 30. And every Thursday, I also did taekwondo. And those games of futsal were hard. We don't give up. I'm Italian. I push hard, I work hard, and I do that in every field in my life. I do that everywhere I do. I can't lose. I don't want to be average. And I realized, wow, I can't believe this. I'm working all day and commuting all day, and I still have energy to do this, and I still have energy to spend time and play with the kids, and I still have energy to do taekwondo with my family. How is this one working? And I couldn't believe it. And then a few years later, after some more research, some more studying, I understood that I broke my fast in the wrong way. And it was Christmas Day for me when I broke my fast. And during my fasting period, I decided that I would be vegan for a while to see how my body reacts. And vegan, vegetarian, so Christmas Day lunch, as boring as you could think it could be, I'm a chef, so I created some wonderful vegan food. And nobody got disappointed. But I broke my fast with a beer. And I don't want to tell you what happened. I don't think it's appropriate to say. But I'm gonna say anyway. As soon as I drank it, time 3 minutes, I had to go to the toilet. But I didn't vomit it. I didn't pee it. It came out from another way. And it was like I just had poured a beer in the toilet. It was still foamy, disgusting. Anyway, that was my biggest mistake because I didn't follow the right approach. And I'm not here to tell you how that approach should be taken, but I'm here just to tell you the story. That fasting has changed my life completely, not just in terms of health and benefits and clarity. And yeah, you don't get wisdom for the sky, don't forget that. But what you get, it's a sense of strength and energy that you can't feel, you can't understand, you can't realize it unless you fasted before. Only people who are fasted can describe these feelings. And these feelings are feelings of, yes, energy comes from other sources other than food. The body and spirit are two different things. That yes, you need to nourish your body, but your soul, your spirit, can harvest energy from around you. I was meditating, I was sleeping well, I didn't have a headache, I was healthy, and of course if you don't eat, you don't poop, so you save on toilet paper too. But there's more to it. That, I don't think fasting is something that can be done for a prolonged time. I've done it 25 days, I've heard of stories of people that have done it for 40 days, but I think everybody should try to fast a few days in a row and see how much they can push it before they feel very bad. And you can do it probably controlled by a doctor as well, and that will be better for you. I've done it without a doctor. I was mentally very strong, and through that journey I started reading different topics about health, about mental strength, about philosophy, about universal laws, and I've learned a lot. It gave me the keenness to research, to try and find answers to questions that you can't answer daily, because you don't even ask those questions when you are drugged by sugar and food, And now I find myself intermittent fasting at least 20 hours a day, and for me that's my best lifestyle, because it guarantees me to keep my body weight very stabilized. And I've tried to eat again breakfast, lunch and dinner, but I get fat so easily. Maybe because when my working as a chef, it's probably hard, it's probably you're always around food and surroundings, so I found better for myself to intermittent fasting is the way to go for me, because as soon as I start eating, I can't stop. I just can't stop. Anyway, this one was a different video, and I hope you learned something new today from my own experience. And believe in yourself, because I believe in you.